Hi, you're back. Welcome back. It's late evening. It's a bit cold. I don't know what weather you guys have going on up north, but it's coming down here and we're feeling it. All right, so today I actually have an extra Supertunia saffron finch. Look how big and beautiful the blooms are. I love it. I love it. I love it. And this is a Supertunia mini vista yellow. And the saffron finch is actually bigger than the mini vista. And it looks a bit more yellow too. I will see how it looks further on as the season goes along. But I'm loving the saffron finch and I'm kind of mad I didn't get more. And I went back and forth so many times like, should I get this saffron finch to plant in between the red? And one of my concern was the petals were a bit larger. So I'm like, okay, for uniformity, I'll just get another Supertunia Vista Supertunia Mini Vista yellow. And I even went back and forth of getting the begonia. Let me show you the begonia. So here go the begonia. I got a whole bunch of them to plant in between the red as well because I was so indecisive. So these are like 3 different yellows I have to plant up in between the reds. And I'm looking at the begonias. I'm like, And I don't know. I'll just go with the Mini Vista. I keep changing my mind, and that's why they haven't been planted. The red is already taken off. Look at the reds. They're already big and bouncy and ready to go, and there's no yellow to go with them. So I'm gonna go with the Mini Vista yellow. I don't have enough saffron finch. That's too late. I do have a lot of begonias. So I'm real tempted to put them in there, but yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Mini Vista yellow. I already got them already. So we're running out of daylight again. As you guys know, I garden after work sometimes. So if I don't get it done on the weekend, I gotta get it done in the evening after work. So let me hurry before my daylight's done and these mosquitoes devour me. Finally, we're getting our yellow mini vistas planted. So these were the 3 contenders. And I think out of all of them, I like the Supertunia saffron finch. And this one, it looks a bit more yellow and bigger, and because it was bigger is why I end up actually changing. So let me keep it uniform and go with the Mini Vista yellow. It actually, this right here is a these are bee's knees. That's what it is. So these over here, if you can see it, these are the bee's knees. It's not from Proven Winners, but the saffron finch and the bee's knees look the same. I just realized that. So that's cool. And I even considered getting the bee's knees to put in between the yellows, but like I said, it was bigger than the Mini Vista red. So we're going to get the Mini Vista yellows planted up before they die on me, because it's getting hot and my plants are starting to feel the stresses from the heat, and I need to start watering them more. I know it's late evening. I'm losing daylight once again. So I'm trying to hurry and get these in. I just got home from work, so I don't really get enough weekday time to come out in the garden and get stuff planted. So I definitely want to get this done today, because over the weekend I think I have other plants that I want. Actually, I still have my side garden I need to work on. I'm trying to get that done this weekend. So I'm just adding some biotone starter plant fertilizer in the hole. I'm going to pop this in, and I still cannot find my glove. Well, I didn't really look for it because I was hurrying to get out here, and by the time I got out here, I remember, oh, my gloves. Oh my goodness, this is so dry. So I gotta give it a good watering. Ooh. Let me get this in. Actually, where is my other soil? I'm gonna put some compost in the hole. So I got my compost. And the reason I'm doing this, if you're in Florida, you know we have sand. We are gardening in sand, so we need as much amendment to our soil as we can to give our plants a head start. So that's what I'm doing. And just backfilling it with the natural soil and adding some compost to top it off. And like I said, today's video is going to be a quick video, so I'm going to do the same thing 5 more times, same exact thing, 5 more times to the other holes. So that's 1 hole completed. And these holes been pre-dug. If you've seen my garden, any of the videos from my garden recently, you know these holes were already dug, and I just need to come and pop the plants in. So I figure I can do this really quickly. All right, so let's get the same thing done over here. All right, so here's what I was talking about. So you see how big my Supertuni Mini Vista Red is in comparison to this itty bitty yellow. I will see how it gets throughout the season, but this will happen when you plant and then you wait for your other plant. And this is a Supertuni Mini Vista yellow, a scarlet and yellow. But yeah, so I was saying, look how small this is in comparison to that. I'm not sure if it's going to catch up to them, or these are going to end up swallowing the yellows, but we'll see. But I don't think I'm going to do this again next time. Like, I'm going to try and get all my plants at the same time, plant them at the same time, because I ran into the same problem with my containers as well. When I was planting them, some already are established, more mature plant versus these new baby plants that I was putting in. So yeah, and not only that, these I got in store. So these were the 2.5 quart containers versus this one I got online for a lot more money plus shipping. And they were all in the quart containers, and that's all they had. They didn't have a bigger size. So yeah, wasn't too happy with that at all. And I remember I was showing you the Supertunia saffron finch and the bee's knees. They look the same. I'm going to keep an eye on both of them and see how they do, because that one's not a Proven Winner plant. But I've always heard that the Proven Winners one are more vigorous. They do a lot better. So this is my first year trying out. Are you kidding me? I'm here planting this thing and still in the container. I was wondering, okay, let's try this again. But at least it held the hole for me. See, this way I'm supposed to plant in the dark. Oh my goodness, I am here planting. I would have been wondering, why is my plant dying? I'd have been so shocked. And I'd be like, why is it not growing? But it was in the container this whole time. All right, here we go. Well, at least it held the space for it. That worked. Don't plant in the dark, guys. All right, there we go. So, all right, so I'm getting everything watered in. Water. And since it's so dark, and since you have watched to this point, I'm going to add more clips from in the daytime. So tomorrow I'm going to come out and give you an updated picture and show you what it looks like in the daytime. Let me just get these watered in. And you're not supposed to water your plants at night, but they were super dry, so we'll take the nighttime watering for moisture. We need to get them hydrated. Super hydrated. So now that's drained off. All right, so we are here the next day, and just to show you, it's a bit sunny, but look, they are in. And here's what I was talking about. See the contrast? Look how much larger the reds are in comparison to the yellow. So hopefully they take off. You already know my dilemma between this one and that one already. I got the wrong variety. One is taller than the other. It's supposed to be two tall yellow ones, but yeah. Oh, look, another daffodil coming up. Wow, isn't she gorgeous? Look at that. Went from not having daffodils to successfully growing daffodils. Oh, so beautiful. So excited. And here go the other yellows right here. I know it's not in line. That's fine. I have the dahlias came up and I forgot that they were there, and it was too late to dig them up and move this down further, so I just left them. It's just gonna have to be off. Listen, your garden doesn't have to be little marching soldiers and everything in line. I know a lot of people like symmetry and everything. I do as well, but it just didn't happen for those bottom area. But look, I'm so excited. It's gonna look so pretty. And I have a few things I'm working on. I'm finally, I have dug the holes for those superbenias actually. So I need to get those planted up, and I need to come in. There's some more things I'm adding to this yellow pot here. Like this, I'm gonna put this in there, but it's filling up. This one is actually not even planted. I need to come in and plant that. And my containers, they sit for so long before they go in ground, so they more than get acclimated with the weather. And let me show you a close-up here. I was showing you yesterday the Supertunia Saffron Finch, this one's from Proven Winners, versus the bee's knees I got from Lowe's. They look the same. Look at that. The bees knees are a little bit bigger actually. So I'm going to keep an eye on them and do a comparison for you guys throughout the season to show you how they do, which one die faster, which ones need more extra time. And I heard some of these other Supertunias need to be deadheaded. So we'll see. And something else I need to get planted is my hibiscus. Look at her. She's shooting up. Still in the container. More pots in the container. This is why I cannot buy anything else from the garden center. I need to get everything that I have planted. My gardenia, I'm going to get this done today actually. See, the leaves are turning yellow, so I need to get it in the ground. I think she needs some more sun and some more water. I actually have the container out. It's going to go over there. So I'm going to get the juniper out. But that's exciting. Look at all the beautiful flowers. And look at the planters. Aren't those cute? Look at that. Wow. Yep, I have more pots to plant. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness, look at that. So pretty. I'm so in love with it. And my elephant ears are doing great. I promised you the last one. I want to show you my Shasta daisies. Look at that. Look. And I'll put the name of this one on screen. I forgot which one it is. The one I got from Lowe's. And I actually got both of them from Lowe's, but this is the Lowe's brand. This one is the Proven Winners brand. This one is I'm lying. This one is the Amazing Daisy that's already blooming. This longer leaf is the Lowe's brand. So you got a little bud in there, so it's going to be blooming hopefully soon. And what I noticed last year, they don't bloom at the same time. So this one dies back, this one's going to be blooming, and then it's going to alternate. And I got that tip from Janie with Dig Plant Water Repeat to get these two separate brands. This way, you always have the daisy blooms. So, ta-da! So, Amazing Daisy, Daisy May, and Lowe's Shasta Daisy. I'll put it on the screen. But everything else is doing great. Even the hydrangeas are blooming. And here go my other hydrangea on standard. She's still pink. I didn't cut any off. I noticed that whenever I cut them off, they don't bloom back, so I just leave it. When it dies back, it dies back. And we're getting distracted. So this is the final reveal of my yellow and red border. So I'll keep you guys posted on how the yellows do. They catch up with the red and show you that. In fact, I'll have another video. I think I'm gonna do my garden tour probably in a week or two. So I'll show you the new update on that one as well. But I'm so excited. I'm gonna be out here for a while enjoying the rest of these blooms. But thank you guys so much for watching. Happy gardening. Bye.